that I will talk about ITI. Right? What is the path for ITI? After ITI, student may take admission to diploma at present also. At what year?
Second year.
Second year. In new provision, this admission will be at third year. So after ITI, student will take admission at third year of the diploma. That is the only change. Rest of the things are same. What are same? After fifth year of diploma, student may go to the direct second year of the degree. That provision is already there. Here it is also same. Continue. Right? Diploma courses now will come under vocational training. And instead of saying it is diploma, they will call it as DVOC. Diploma in vocational. Right? So you could do a diploma in vocational and you can make a re-entry at second year of engineering. Right? That provision will remain as is. Now this diagram is very important because we need to do the integration of all these terms. So how you can switch in between them? Base education, you have two options. Go for secondary education, 11, 12. Go for informal education like ITI or ITC. From ITI, ITC you can go to polytechnic. Right? From secondary education also you can go to polytechnic. Okay? Then from secondary education you can go to degree. From ITI you can go to polytechnic and from polytechnic to degree. As it is. Whatever the provisions are there. But for everywhere there is a exit for job. Right? So provisions are 90% same. 10% is little variation in the structure. But earlier there were vocational programs and we are not allowing the students from the vocational category to the admissions to engineering. Now this provision will be clear? I do not know, time has restricted me, but you know all these things. Examination and assessment, how is going to happen. Basically all autonomous institutes, they are already implementing NEP as far as examination and assessment process is concerned. There will be no much change in that. CBCS is there. I'm sorry, I have displayed this particular thing, but this is the only change we observed in the grading phenomenon, because our grades are AA, AB, BB, BC, like that. Okay, they have made this structure uniform across the nation. That here afterwards, if you are in between 9 to 10 CGPA, you will be awarded outstanding grade. And then A plus A, B plus B, C, P, F and absolute. Right? So immediately from 2023, this grading structure will get implemented and students will get the grade point based upon this particular structure. Okay? Venkat sir has talked few things about dual degree program, but I'll just give more emphasis on this dual degree program because it is going to provide an opportunity not only to the student but also to the institute to offer dual degree. Right? So what are the conditions for dual degree program? There are three different possibilities that student can do a dual degree program. One is physical mode. 2 full-time academic programs student can attend in physical mode. Only the condition is that their class timings for one program should not overlap with another. So from July 2023, all our institutes will run in shift. There will be a morning shift, afternoon shift, evening shift. Because we want to admit the students for dual degree. Right? Second option is 1 degree student can do in physical mode, second degree they can do in open and distance. Or third option, both the degrees he can do in right? Okay? And so degree and diploma programs under ODL and online mode, they are also already started. Right? You know that our ex-chairman of AICT, Sahasra Buddhe sir, is now chairing Digital University of India. Right? So many degrees now they will come under this digital university, and student, instead of enrolling for physical degree, now they will go for digital, because both the degrees will be treated equivalent, right, as per the NEP, right? So students have lot many options over there. So another very important aspect, joint degree and twinning degree, right? So joint degree means two institutes can come together, two universities rather than they can come together and they can offer joint degree. Well, 50% part student will cover in one university, 50% part he will cover in second university, and he will get degree jointly from both the universities, right? That is what joint degree. What is twinning degree? Twinning degree is very similar to credit transfer system, CTS. Student will earn some portion in the parent institute, will go into the another institute to learn certain credits, and then it will come back over here, right? This is also very challenging, and because of this twinning degree, the concept of course-wise fee comes into the nature. Eligibility is also there, right? Very important threat to the institute will create it because of the twinning degree, right? In the AICTE guideline, it is mentioned that if you are offering a twinning program or a multidisciplinary program, at least 50% of the credit student should earn in the parent institute, and all rest of the credits is free bird to take anywhere. So again, threat. Earlier we used to get 4 years fee, now we may get only 2 years because 50% mandate. And we don't know that 50% when he is going to earn. Might be at first year, then he will come at third year, right? So 2 years student is free bird and will do his courses from any of the institute, right? But condition is that we must have a partnering institute for that. Right? It is not free bird that he will go from this institute to IIT. It's not allowed. We must have partnering universities, partnering institute where student can go. But if an organization is having multiple campuses across state, for them it's a very good opportunity. Take admission in one city and do your degree in another city. Right? That is what we are doing at present also. But now it is official. Right? So, this is what a twinning degree. Now, twinning degree has a multidisciplinary concept also. Somebody is saying that I want to learn certain music, right? Or yesterday, Professor Jagtap told that it's not only music. I want to learn patent laws, so I have to go for that particular. So that is all allowed in rest of the 50%. Student is free to choose his credit, either in minor or in specific interest, right, and specific institute, right? So this is a big change we'll observe in the twinning degree class.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
The part that is partnering institute, should it be again a university or an institute, or it can be any other agency?
No, not agency. It should be
any
approved institute or university. Not an agency.
It needs to be an academic approval either by AICTE
Right. By any regularity body.
because we have even local institutes offering many, not like that.
It's not like that. You may have a possibility for bridge courses to tie up with this particular.
For bridge it will be allowed.
Yeah, it will be allowed.
In legal terms.
MOUs.
Council bodies which are
Approved council bodies. UGC, AICTE, your pharmacy or architect council.
the list is already there on the AICTE.
Yes.
That is okay.
Only
Yes, sir.
It is allowed for within the state, or we can do it any of the state.
Now I'm coming down to your point. This is all about my presentation. Now next 2 slides, I have mentioned only the challenges, right? Whose answers, if it is known to you, the forum is open for the discussion. I'm keeping this forum open for the discussion because this is not a one-way process and I'm not a master of all these things. We all are learning, in the learning phase. And I have few questions, so that I will display. If you know somebody knows the answer, you are free to discuss so that everybody will come to know this particular thing. But these are the challenges which I have not observed in any of the document, because I have gone through out of 20 to almost 15 documents, right, to prepare this particular presentation. It's an outcome of 15 documents given by UGC, NHEQF and Government of Maharashtra. But still, there are few unanswered questions. First, partnering, you have asked the question of what about the partnering institute. Yet it is not clear that this partnering clusters has any restrictions or not. Like restrictions what? Whether central government institutes can partner the state government, we don't know. Whether government institute can partner the private institute, we don't know. Whether autonomous with non-autonomous, I don't know. Yet it is not defined this particular guidelines. Rather, Government of Maharashtra in last month has given one committee to decide this particular partnering concern. So we hope that till June we will also get the answers to this particular question. Anybody knows?
One more question that you can add.
Yes.
Interstate.
Yeah, I have mentioned interstate. Private and state universities or interstate also. Right, interstate collaborations are also, we don't know how we can do it. Because in 3-4 states, NEP is already implemented from last year, right? We are implementing from this year, so we don't know. We might have some gap for that. Yes, sir.
Multi-access, can you go for credit transfer?
Yes.
So in credit transfer,
No. Credit transfer is different and multiple entry, multiple exit is different.
but can we bound them in that particular section, credit transfer, such that your fees will be fixed for 4 years?
That's what I am coming around to student migration problems to other institute. What problems we may face? Can student register simultaneously courses in 2 different institutes? We don't know at present. He may do. Because 50% he has to do in the parent university, parent institute. Right? But when? At first year, second year, third year, that is not been much clearly defined.
Still, student also not aware about also.
Student will not come to know. As a institute also we don't know. Right? Will any NOC required? This is big question. Because institutes don't want that their students should go out. Is there any NOC mechanism? Transfer certificate mechanism? If that mechanism is there, it will restrict this moment.
If student wish to exit in first year or maybe in second year, so there will be a 10 credit course of 2 months.
Correct.
So it is necessary that the student should inform before 3 to 4 months
Yes,
to the institute
Yes.
that I am ready to leave this course after the completion of this. So
Right.
therefore, 2-month course will be designed during the
Basically, you have to design this course.
Yeah.
Student will not tell you prior because student do not know whether you want to continue or not. Discontinuity will be because of most of the time financial problems. But he has 1 year to complete that 2 months, anytime. So he may exit anytime.
He may exit anytime, but when we plan that 2-month course,
Sir, that provision we have to make in our curriculum only.
yeah, but student should
Inform us.
the universities. Yeah, I am ready.
Yes. So problems are clear? Next. Fee structure? I don't have solution. If you have, you can tell me. Okay, but at least come to know the problems. Fee structure is course-wise. Who will decide? Right? Who will decide and who will authorize it? Because right now we have FRA. Right? So we don't know. Scholarship issue, another big issue. If student move from one institute to another institute, scholarship is to be given to whom? Student or to the institute. Right? It is to be given to the student. It will create a big problem. Right? Okay? Next. Multidisciplinary percentage, how much? Something is defined in the guidelines. But if student want that 2 years I will learn music, give me a degree of civil engineering. Will it happen? No. There should be restrictions that need to be kept in your curriculum that I will allow arts and humanities this many credits as a multidisciplinary. So that is institute dependent, but you should take care of that particular provision. Yes.
The scholarship issue is solved because scholarship is now directly credited to students' account.
But at present it is only for SC category, not for all other categories. So they need to make that provision for all categories. And then what the problem for the institute will be what? How to get that fees from the students. At present also we are facing that. Academic bank of credit, its reliability and liability. Because everything depends upon this. If you hack ABC, all degrees will be given. Right? So this is a big challenge. Right? No doubt government will take care of that. Integration of medical, agricultural universities. Sir told that medical is not the part of engineering, so we cannot do multidisciplinary with medical. Legal, right? Difficult. Regularity bodies, uniformity in academic calendar, UGC nomenclature of the program need to be changed, right? And centralized basket of courses or program or institutions will have freedom to design diverse combination of courses, right? These are all questions, yet the answer is not clearly known, and we expect that in next 3-4 months we'll get answers for all these questions so that we will be able to implement it from 2023. But to conclude my session, one most important message I want to give it to all teaching communities that the tough time started, as well as the time for opportunities also started. Right? Lots of opportunities are there for us. It is not going to be a conventional teaching. Somebody asked yesterday that who is going to give the syllabus? No, you have to design your syllabus. Right? And the teacher will be identified by the syllabus of his course or her course. Right? So these revolutionary changes are going to be there, and we should prepare ourselves for all this. Somebody asked about faculty internship in the morning. Right? It is mandatory now. Sir told about NHEQF.